What is up, YouTube? That's here, bringing you guys another episode of In It to Win It. We are still playing with the Lilligant.Torkoal team that I've been using recently. Item rundown here is going to be Citrus Berry Oranguru, Eject Button Torkoal, Insinium Z Incineroar, Choice Scarf Tapu Bulu, Focus Sash Lilligant, and the Life Orb Gyarados that we still haven't really used to its fullest potential. I've actually had pretty good results with this team. I'm really liking the way it works, so we're going to hop into these games and see if we can keep the win streak going. Here we go. Alright, so the first game of the day is going up against Blaze. His team is Coco, Muck, Steela, Nihilego, Alolan Marowak, and just a raw Pelipper. So it's probably just there for like thunder boosting the Coco, making it so its thunder always hits. I think Torkoal's amazing as a lead here, because, you know, it's just the best Pokemon ever. If we went Torkoal, what if I went with something stupid like Torkoal Bulu? Does that work? Is that like actually amazing? What does he have against Torkoal Bulu? Like if I went Torkoal, right? Torkoal Bulu, Gyarados. I could technically just Lily Torkoal with that instead of going with that stupid lead, right? I could, because if you let Nihilego, I could just I could just leave Storm him. I don't want to bring Bulu though. I just like it. Like I know Bulu's not good. I just want to use it. Technically, Incineroar Torkoal also looks kind of good. Like Incineroar Torkoal with Bulu seems pretty decent as well. Gets me what I want. Incineroar Torkoal Bulu Gyarados. I don't really like the Lilligant here. I know Lilligant seems really good, but I don't really like it. I'll try these four. Here we go. I'm trying to use a little bit more Gyarados here. I'm trying to get that one. Just that one Dragon Dance off. If I get one Dragon Dance off, we're off to the races. I'm going to get Spot. Now, I expect him to be leading. Well, if he doesn't lead Pelipper, I expect him to switch it in. So, if we don't see Pelipper as a lead, I'm just going to switch out. We'll see what happens. If he goes like Torkoal, or see, Nihilego Coco, it really looks like he's just going to switch in his Pelipper and go for a Thunder. Like, that is the play that you go for here. So, what do we do to stop it? What do we do? This is actually really bad for me. One of those dudes has a Sash, and one of those dudes is like Specs. So I think I'm actually just going to fake out the Coco and hard switch out for Bulu. I mean, Bulu could eat the Thunder, I guess. Technically, it's correct to fake out the Nihilego then, because we'd be breaking the Pelipper Sash. Oh, that's where the Sash is. Yeah, this is the correct play. Fake out the Nihilego and switch in Bulu. He's drawing Coco. Hey, coming in with the Pelipper. Well, everything's working, kind of. I mean, we have not taken any damage this turn, and that's stuff that I take here. So yeah, we're just going to be switching it all up. What kind of sucks is we're potentially restoring Sash on the Pelipper, or on the Nihilego, because we're switching into Bulu. But hey, it's not like it's the end of the world. Yeah, so there's the Grassy Surge, and actually Grassy Terrain, and I think Bulu's a good Pokemon here. Like, I'm not going to lie, I think Bulu's so good. Look at that damage, it's so big. Actually, he's without a range to heal because it just does that much damage from the fake out. So we're going to go in on the Nihilego, right? We're going to go in. Going to Wood Hammer him out of existence. I mean, I could technically probably get away with Horn Leech. Let's look at his team. Is there a reason to do something different? There's no reason to keep Wood Hammering. I'm a Horn Leech it. I think if fake out did that much, Horn Leech can KO. And I think I might just hard switch out the Incineroar for Gyarados. I don't think it's a great play, but I'm just going to make it anyways. Because I want the Gyarados to start trying to get all these boosts while... Alright, this is perfect. Because I need to get one Dragon Dance before Coco comes and threatens my whole life existence. Now the only problem here is that this is a Scarf Nihilego, and that means he's faster than my Boo. And that would suck, but I don't think it's the end of the world. It would just suck. That's all. So, Nihilego protects. It's not Scarfed, so that's good for me. That means next turn, all I gotta do is Horn Leech that guy and get my one free Dragon Dance off. That's what I take. And he's trying to get his Sash back, but it ain't gonna work like that. Yeah, we're gonna Horn Leech him again. Horn Leech you again and get my Dragon Dance off. The juiciest Dragon Dance. And it's actually raining. We're gonna be able to use Gyarados in the rain. That's so good. Yeah, so we're gonna be able to lock up that Nihilego. I wonder if he knows that we're Scarfed though. he has to know that we're Scarfed now. He has to know, because, like, why else would you just leave a Bulu inverse in Nihilego? Why? I also left it inverse like a Pelipper who could have just Hurricaned me a million times. Let's see if he switches Pelipper back in. Oh my goodness, he is. If this isn't Sash, he potentially can get one-shotted by this, because this is big damage from that Bulu. Big damage. And then we're going to lose Bulu, right? We're going to lose Bulu to the Poison Jab, most likely, but then we're just going to send back in Torkoal, and then, like, hey, we did it, you know? So here we go. Yep, bye-bye, Bulu. You did your job. Kind of wish I locked myself into Woodhammer, but it's not the end of the world. Alright, Bulu's going down. But I got my Dragon Dance off, so we're off to the races. I kind of want to save the Incineroar, so I can always protect and switch in Incineroar. Yeah, I think I will do that. I'm going to send Torkoal out now. Yeah, I want to do this now. Because it just limits a lot of the options that my opponent has. Like, what is this Pelipper going to be doing now? It's most likely switching, right? So I'm just going to protect with my Torkoal. I'm just actually going to pop... Do I want to pop a second Dragon Dance? I do. I do want a second Dragon Dance. I earned it. Ah, but he's going to Tailwind me! Ah, he's going to Tailwind me! Fuck, I forgot about Tailwind. I need a second Dragon Dance then. I technically need 3 of them. Then I don't technically need to protect, which means I can just go for my Eruption and my second Dragon Dance, and then the turn after that I'll get my third, and then we'll be good to go. So he's just Harbor drawing Pelipper, coming in with Nihilego, huh? That's your play? You're gonna come in with the Nihilego, I see. He's withdrawing Muck. Oh my god. Okay, I see you. I see you over there. Just let me Dragon Dance on you all day, every single day. Look at this. Oh my gosh, I have 2 now. Dancing Queen over here, Gyarados. Oh, we're off to the races, boys. This game is over. This game is so over. Like, Coco's gone. Nihilego's chunked. What can you do? Tell me what you do. I think... Alright, his only play here is to protect Tailwind. Right? Right? Like, that's the play? Which means I could technically just Dragon Dance again. Technically. I'm going to switch out Torkoal for Incineroar. And I'm going to actually protect with Gyarados. I don't want to risk anything. I'm in a really good spot. I don't want to throw it. And I don't want to just go for a Waterfall and a Pelipper. I do think it would KO. But we'll see. He's most likely protect Tailwinding. And if you protect Tailwinds, this is still the right play. Alright. Because oh, he's just going for the Hurricane. No Tailwind. Okay. We're in a good spot. We are in a pretty good spot. So now we're just going to fake out the Pelipper. And we will just Waterfall +2 in the rain, stabbed Life Orb boosted Waterfall into that Nihilego for the big damage, for the biggest of the damages. Let's see him try and hit Double Protect. This should be able to break a Double Protect. This game is so over. Oh my goodness, I can't believe he just went for like a Hurricane there, like he thought that would do something. Here we go. This is the most KO'd Pokemon I've ever seen in my life. And then, like, what does he really have next turn? Like, tell me what he really has. He has nothing. That's what he has. He has nothing. The Life Orb on top of it. This is just hitting like a truck. Yeah, we're just going to Z-move the Pelipper and KO the Muck with a Waterfall. Malicious Moonsault and a Waterfall. Pretty good. So we use Gyarados. We finally did it. So Gyarados, hey, Pelipper can protect all he wants. He's still taking chip damage. Let's see if he thinks his Muck can actually live through this. I don't think Muck can live it. I really think I'm just going to, like, one-shot it. Get out of here. It's the big damage. The big damage. He let me get 2 Dragon Dances off. Like, what moves was I going to do? Do you think I was just going to water? Alright, so It looks like he blocked my Z move. Remember, that does get blocked. Well, the Z move itself gets blocked by YouTube, so we had to go in there and edit that. But yeah, we are just gonna be able to finish this one off with Waterfall. It's his own rain that helped us win this game. That's so funny. But yeah, we take those. This is a pretty good win. The double Dragon Dance, too good. Another game, here we go. Alright, so we're going up against a Japanese guy. He has Koko, Talonflame, Kartana, Spider, Garchomp, and Porygon. Now, the Spider is a problem. It gets Wide Guard, I got all these fire attacks. Like, I got problems with that Pokemon. How am I actually going to be able to deal with it? I think I'm going to lead Incineroar. I think Incineroar is a good lead. If I go Incineroar or Lilligant, right? No, I can't go Incineroar. I have to go Torkoal then. If I go Lilligant.Torkoal, right, I can go Bulu in the back, and then Incineroar, and I think that's actually my best shot at winning this game. I have like 2 or 3 things that could potentially one-shot the Spider with this, and I know he's bringing it. I don't know if he's going to leave with it, but I know he's bringing it. This can also kind of stop Trick Room. This can also kind of deal with Koko. This can kind of also, maybe, if I'm lucky, deal with Talonflame. So we'll put our eggs in this basket, but I don't have confidence against Spider. Here we go. Yeah, that Pokemon's so good. The Water Bubble makes it so fire type attacks do half damage, and it's already resisted. So, like, I need the big damage from Bulu. I need the Incineroar Z move. Like, I need just a bunch of big physical attacks. Good thing for us is he doesn't have an Intimidator. So, like, it's not as bad as it could be. He's leading Koko Talonflame. Koko Talonflame. That's technically one of the lower, not as good case scenarios for us. He's most likely just going to be Brave Bird in the Lilligant, right? And going for a Thunderbolt on the Koko. So, I guess I could actually just protect with my Torkoal and just go for the Sleep Powder on Talonflame. And personally, I run Goggles on my Talonflame. So it'd be really funny to see Goggles, but I'm going to try this. Because, like, I would respect any Goggles Talonflame player, because that is, like, the best item on that thing. It's so good. I use it especially for this matchup. So he's protecting. He doesn't want to eat just big damage. And, hey, he can go for a Tailwind if he wants. Like, I really don't care if he goes for Tailwind. Like, let's be real. I'm actually planning on going second most of this game. He's going for a Z move. Alright, he's going for the flying Z move. So we know that he's not Goggles. But, I mean, all I gotta do is hit my Sleep Powder. Sleep Powder, please. Please, Sleep Powder. Hook it up just one time with that Sleep Powder, and I'll be your friend forever. Here we go. Now, I really wonder what the item is on the Koko then. Because it protected, which means it's not Specs, which means it might be Sash, it might be Orb. It's really hard to say. Lilligant, though, has a Sash. It's going to be able to live at 1. Gotta hit Sleep Powder, else this game's pretty much over. And we do hit it. Oh my goodness, we got a little bit lucky there. So yeah, we hit the Sleep Powder. That's pretty good. It's about as good as it's gonna get. And remember, Talonflame attacked first before getting put to sleep, so it hasn't even activated its sleep timer yet. So yeah, we're just going to go for the Eruption here. Hopefully that's a Life Orb Koko. The Protect play on turn 1 makes me really think that it is Life Orb Koko, or else he would have just, like, went for the, like, balls of the wall first turn. So we're just going to go for the Eruption. It's going to break the Talonflame's Gale Wings. It's going to chunk the Koko. Talonflame is asleep, so it looks like we're going to get a KO on Koko this turn, unless it's Sashed. But then why did he Protect last turn? I will see. I'm pretty sure this one-shots Koko. Koko is not a bulky Pokemon. So... yeah, look how much damage to the Talonflame. Holy moly, that Talonflame took so much damage. That's the first turn. He had to be asleep that turn. So, let's see. Yeah, Spider's coming in. Now, Spider is going to be coming in and blocking the, well, it's going to be able to block my Eruption this turn. So, there's 2 ways I can do this. I can switch out my Lilligant and go for a Solar Beam onto the Spider, or I can switch out Torkoal and go for a Leaf Storm on the Spider. I think I'm going to switch out Torkoal for Bulu, because I think he's going to liquidate it, or a Wide Guard or something like that. And just go for a Sleep Powder. Why don't I actually just Sleep Powder the Spider? I don't actually need to hit it yet. I can just Sleep Powder it. And Talonflame is slower than Lilligant right now, so it gives me 1 free turn to go for this type of play if I really want to. Yep, Torkoal is withdrawing. I don't need to keep Torkoal on the board right now, because we know he's most likely Wide Guarding. And remember, this would also make the sleep timers work again in our favor. So we'll see. This also changes the terrain, so we can go for... oh, he's going for Protect. Hey, that's a good play. That's a good play. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Sleep Powder. Alright, I think what I'm going to have to do is, let's see if Talonflame wakes up. Talonflame doesn't wake up. We are going to go for a Rock Slide Sleep Powder. Rock Slide would be KOing the Talonflame, and everything works correctly. Cool. If we hit it, Choice Scarf, Tapu Bulu, Rock Slide, bring it home, and a Sleep Powder. And you may be thinking I shouldn't be Sleep Powdering the Spider, but I think it's probably a pretty good play to Sleep Powder it. Leaf Storm plus Rock Slide could potentially take it out, sure. It's really hard to say. I need the Spider incapacitated. That's what I need to happen. So he's going for a double protect. It misses. Sleep Powder hits. Ooh. And remember, he attacked before getting put to sleep, so the sleep timer hasn't even started. Remember, they have to be asleep for one turn. Rock Slide, do we hit? We hit both with Rock Slide. It's super effective on both of these guys. Big damage coming in here. Choice Scarf Bulu putting in work. KOing the Talonflame, crit the Talonflame even though we didn't need it, and chunked that Spider. So pretty good. Putting it within range for a second Rock Slide plus Leaf Storm for the KO. This is amazing for me. This is amazing. Once I get that Spider off the board, this game's over. So, and remember, his team didn't have any priority moves. That was one big thing from the team preview. He has a Kartana. And I have, what is it, a Torkoal? And what do I have in the back? What do I have back here? I have Torkoal and Incineroar. Have fun. Have fun with that one. Alright, I think if I just get the Spider off the board, I don't care how fed his Kartana gets. So I think I'm just going to Rock Slide. Because I can also flinch his Kartana. And I think I'm just going to Leaf Storm his Spider. I could also be protecting with my Lilligant, I guess, and then just coming in with Torkoal and going for like after eruptions. But I want the Spider off the board. I want it gone. And that way I can just use Torkoal and Incineroar to my heart's content. We hit a Leaf Storm. Oh my goodness! And it's gone. We did it. We did it. The Ray Boss down. Spider's gone. And it looks like our Rock Slide is just going to be getting free damage on Kartana. Now, most likely, I think the Sash is here. And so the Grass Train is going to be helping him out. But, oh, we didn't flinch him. Lame. Lame, no flinch. He goes for the correct target with a Sacred Sword. And I was thinking about switching Incineroar in, so I'm really glad that I didn't do that, I guess. But, I guess I'm just going to come in with Torkoal now. Right? Is it correct to come in with the Torkoal? It's technically the correct play to come in with Incineroar here. And go for a Fake Out. Incineroar's going to come in. It's going to Fake Out. And then I'm going to switch my Bulu in for Torkoal. And then I have two fire types. He can ever only hit one. Because the way we would lose this game is just going for Rock Slide and Flare Blitz. He KOs Incineroar, then he's at +2. And then he can KO the Bulu, and then he can KO the Torkoal. And so that is the darkest timeline. So we're going to be switching out Bulu for Torkoal and just Fake Outing. The seals him for a turn. And gives me exactly what I want. Because we already know that he has Sacred Sword. So he's either going for the Z move on to my Incineroar or just the Sacred Sword. So now he can't hit both at the same time, which is why we win. This is why we win. And then remember, Bulu also has superpower that reset my Choice Scarf. So, pretty good. Bam. Get that juicy Fake Out. No Protect is really also showing us a little bit more about his set. Alright, so let's see. Let's see. Yep, we just win. There's no way that we lose this one from here. So, we're going for a big Eruption. And then a big Flare Blitz. I love this Fire Nation. Such a cool team. This is okay. So that's Protect. I mean, he should have been doing it a while ago, but I love that this is the way that I like to play with Lilligant.Torkoal. You know, it's my best duel in battle spot gimmick that I really like right now. It's worked for me pretty much all season. Remember when I used to use this team? I used it with like Garchomp and Butterfree, and then I tweaked it and put in like Salamence and Machamp, and I think this is like the next evolution of that team. But it still keeps the same core, you know? It still keeps the Bulu, Incineroar, Lilligant.Torkoal. It's just following it up with things like Gyarados and, whatever the other Pokemon, Oranguru. So yeah, he's going for the KO on the Incineroar. Remember, he had the Sacred Sword. And we are just going to be able to, well, after he gets his Beast Boost, which is not really going to be doing him any favors, we are going to be able to finish him off with a huge Eruption, the biggest Eruption in the world, 4 times effective on one of the lowest Special D Pokemon in the game, and that probably did a few 100%. But anyways, we take that out, we win the game, and yeah, I'm really feeling good about this team. If you guys want a paste spin of this team, or if you guys want me to upload it to the GTS or whatever and make it a QR code, let me know and I will get on that. That's only if you guys really want to use this team, because I have a lot of fun playing with it. I think it's pretty good in best duel and battle spots. So let me know if you guys like this team. Let me know if you guys want to see more of it, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.